Rapid Spanning Tree Protocol (RSTP) is a network protocol that ensures a loop-free topology for Ethernet network. It was originally introduced as IEEE 802.1W standard, and in 2004, IEEE decided to replace STP with RSTP. In 802.1d standard. Finally, in 2011, the IEEE decided to move all the RSTP detail into 802.1q standard. I have this topology and I will configure the basic RSTP the following function. 1. Configure the RSTP mode for the switch device on the ring network. Configure primary and secondary root bridges. Set a port cost for the port to block certain port. Enable RSTP globally and enable RSTP on all the ports except those connected to terminal to eliminate loop. Configure root protection on designated port on the root bridge. We configure the following. Configure the RSTP mode on AR1 router. We start the device. We wait the full moment and we will configure the RSTP mode on AR1 router. Okay, now our device are start. We double click. We over there, we check system view, name AR1 STP mode or STP or STP. Save. Yes. And then we continue to enable OSCP mode on switch 1, switch 2, switch 3 and switch 4. System view, see name FW1 STP STP mode or STP with save. Yes. We continue to switch to system view, see name SW2 STP mode or STP V3 system view switch 4 Now we configure the switch and router to the RST mode or STP mode, and then we configure a or one router as the primary root bridge. So we double click on the router 1 and set it to the STP root bridge primary STP root primary. And then we configure switch 1 as the secondary root bridge secondary root bridge. And then we set the path calculation method on AR1 router to the Hawaii priority method. We double click on switch 1 and then we set the STP path cost. That and then we set the switch to a path cost standard legacy also. STP path and we set the path cost to router and switch already, and then we continue set the path cost of Ethernet 0/0/3 on switch 3 and switch 4 to 200,000. We set on switch 3 interface Ethernet 0/0/3 STP core 200,000. Interface Ethernet 0/0/3. and then we disable OSCP on the port of switch 3 and switch 4 connected to PC. And now we disable the port that connect to PC. Interface is a net 0/0/2 RSTP. Disable this, and then switch 3. Interface is a net 0/0/2 RSTP. Disable. Now we disable the port that connect to PC already, and now we need to enable OSTP globally on router AR1 router and other switch. We need to enable globally OSTP. STP enable. Okay, and the switch STP enable. STP enable. STP enable. Switch 4 also STP enable. Now we enable all router and switch. After we enable global, and then we enable all interface. Enable all STP on AR1 router on in Ethernet 0/0/0 and Ethernet 0/0/1. So on router root break AR1, we enable all interface 0/0/0. Interface Ethernet 0/0/0. STP enable STP enable with interface Ethernet 0/0/1. STP enable and we enable other on port on the switch. Also interface is 0/0/1 STP enable interface Ethernet 0/0/2 STP enable Ethernet 0/0/3 STP enable. Now we have enable on switch 1. We can do enable on switch 2. Interface Ethernet 0/0/1 STP enable. E 0/0/2 STP ball. Ethernet interface Ethernet 0/0/2/0/3 STP enable. Continue enable on switch 3 interface Ethernet 0/0/1/0/1 STP enable to face //3 to face Ethernet //3 ATP enable and EAM. Interface Ethernet //1 RSTP enable. Interface Ethernet //3 ATP enable. Now we enable root protection on Ethernet 0/0/0 and 0/0/1 on AR1 router. Ethernet 0/0/0 STP protection root protection to face Ethernet 0/0/1 STP root protection Now the settings are complete. We need to save the configuration or configuration. So the configuration are complete and we can check the RSTP configuration by command display STP brief display STP brief. Yes, this one is net 0/0/0 and is net 0/0/1 rule designated forwarding rule designated SP state forwarding and protection route protection. Display STP brief. And then we go to switch tool. Three route and alternate discarding. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel to get a new video. Thank you.